Hey guys, welcome back to Almost Mechanic YouTube channel. It's been a while, but I'm making a video for you guys. I've been trying to recover from all the holiday stuff, birthdays and holidays. Too many all at once. But anyways, we got a video here, and we're at, what are we at? 75 subscribers. Let's see if we get to 100 before Daytona 500. I'll come up with some sort of cool video to post for you guys. Today it'll be the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series review, or overview, I should say. I got my cheat sheet in front of me. I like my cheat sheets. I like to make cheat sheets a lot. So I'm gonna flip you guys around. But I think 2023 is gonna be a good year. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, here's a cheat sheet. I make cheat sheets for almost everything. And I even color code some of my stuff too. So we got, I'm just going to go driver by driver real quick here. We got Ross Chastain back in the #1 for Trackhouse. I think for him, he's going to have another multi-win season. He had very good success last year in that car. And I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls off 2, 3, I'm going to say if he has a good season, he could possibly come up with 4 wins in the championship 4 appearance again. Austin Cindric, honestly, a rookie from last year, sophomore slump. It could happen, it could not happen. I'm going to say he has another mediocre year. He'll probably win another race, though. So I don't think he'll have the crazy sophomore slump that like Tyler Reddick or even Cole Custer had. Cole Custer was just a slump for his entire cup run here. But he could have a win or two. But he's back in the #2 Ford Mustang again. Austin Dillon, I don't know. I'll say he tops out at maybe a win. Maybe 2 wins. I'm just kind of, I don't know. He seems to win every other year, it seems like. But who knows? With the addition of Kyle Busch over at RCR, there could be some extra data or time. I don't know. Some extra stuff to help Dylan out a little bit in the #3 car. Harvick, happy Harvick's last year. I don't know what to say about Harvick other than he's gonna be done at the end of the year. I found my Sharpie, so now I can point it out where I'm at, because otherwise I'll forget. Harvick's last year here in the Cup Series, at least on a full-time basis. I don't know what we can expect from Harvick this year. He was kind of mediocre in the 2021 season. He was kind of out of it for most of the 2022 season, except for 2 wins back-to-back. I don't know. Harvick could pull off a win in his last season, but I don't know if he'll be so happy for Harvick as you've seen in the past. All right, for Kyle Larson, Hendrick Equipment, yeah, I kind of honestly got to expect them to be right up top. It's cold out here in the garage. I'm out here in the garage, so I'm at the truck right now. So it's doing pretty well after the tree fell on it, but there's where the tree was. So I cleaned it up. It's dusty in here, though. I got to clean it up after, once spring comes. Okay, back to what I was talking about. Kyle Larson's back with Hendrick Motorsports again. So honestly, that's a pretty potent duo. Brad Keselowski, he kind of tuned, or they kind of tuned the RFK Racing 6 and 17 cars, kind of tuned it up in the later portion of the season. Buescher won a race late in the last season, and Keselowski didn't get as lucky. So Keselowski could probably park his car in victory lane this year. Corey LaJoie, I'm going to say he's going to have just kind of another mid-pack year. He could pull off a win at one of the super speedways. He's been working on that for a while, but it just hasn't come out yet. But I'll definitely be rooting for him if he can park his car in victory lane this year. Kyle Busch, I think it could be a potent duo for, I know Reddick and Randall Burnett found something in the 2022 season with this new car, but Randall Burnett and a veteran driver like Kyle Busch, there could be something there. We just don't know. Kyle Busch moving from the 18 car. The 18 car we will not see on the track. I just can't comprehend that. Still, it just does not seem feasible. But he replaces Tyler Reddick in the 8 car at Richard Childress Racing. So he has Reddick moved away from the RCR Chevy camp. And this could be a multi-win season for Kyle Busch and a run towards the championship again. He did not have a good year last year, but we could see a potential hungry Kyle Busch again. So moving on, Chase Elliott. Elliott is Elliott. He's always overrated. So I'll leave it at that. Elliott will probably get a couple wins. He's in like the best equipment, so I'll leave it at that. Eric Almirola is, I don't know. He did not have a good year last year. He had a couple top tens to start off the season, but I mean, he just fell off his rocker. I don't know. He was supposed to retire at the end of last year, and then he came back. I don't know what's going on. He might retire at the end of this year from Stewart-Haas Racing, but we don't know yet. That could change. Denny Hamlin, he's back in 11. FedEx's contract is up for sponsoring him at the end of the year, so he'll probably be. He's hoping probably that they stay on, but who knows? It could turn into another M&M's Kyle Busch situation. But Denny Hamlin has his own team to back into if he needs to. But we'll see. Ryan Blaney was winless last year. It was kind of interesting watching him go winless. Because, I mean, coming off a 3-win season in 2020 and then winning nothing last year was crazy. He did make the playoffs. He had like top 3 points. He was like literally top 5 in points when the playoffs change came around. But he was the only one to make it into the playoffs on points, as Austin Dillon won at Daytona to knock Martin Truex Jr. out. I could see Blaney pulling off his wins finally in the next gen car, the Gen 7 car. Moving on to Briscoe. Briscoe just got a nice multi-year contract from Stewart-Haas Racing. That could be a good sign for him. He could pull off another round of wins. He was very inconsistent last year, but who knows? Maybe knowing he has a ride for a couple years will help him focus on consistency than trying to scrap it all week. All right, AJ Allmendinger is back in the NASCAR Cup Series on a full-time basis. He gets the 16 car for Call Out Racing. And my mom wrote on my paper, that's my man. She likes AJ Allmendinger. I don't know if it's just the name or I don't know. It's just funny, though. She wrote on my paper. Because it's her man, she says. But Allmendinger, always a road course ringer. He could pull off a win. I wouldn't see why not. And he was fairly consistent with these top 10s in his part-time starts last year. So we'll see what happened with him. As for Chris Buescher, I don't know. He picked it, or like I said, the RK drivers picked it up quite rapidly in the quite a rapid pace in the postseason last year. Or I should say the playoffs. Buescher won a race at Bristol, and Keselowski did not, but there's a shot that we could see regular season wins for these, or both of those guys next year. So Buescher could possibly get one win. Truex, I'm going to predict another dud year, unfortunately. He's getting up there in age, like Harvick. Harvick's retiring. Truex, we don't know what's going on this year, or at the end of this year, so we don't know yet. But that hasn't shown, we haven't seen very good stats for Truex. He had a good run in the points last year until Austin Dillon knocked him out of the playoffs with his win at Daytona. So we don't know. Christopher Bell, his teammate over at Joe Gibbs Racing, had multiple clutch wins last year. He had one regular season win, I do believe, maybe two. No, he had one regular season win, I do believe. But then he pulled off clutch wins at the Roval and at Martinsville right before the championship four. So he could easily go right back to championship four. I do believe Christopher Bell becomes the new face for the Toyota Racing Camp in NASCAR. Harrison Burton, he had definitely a lot of struggles in the 21 Wood Brothers machine in his rookie year, but that could change this year. We'll see. Logano, the reigning champion. I don't know. Logano is Logano. He can be a prick on the track and off the track, so you never know what's going to happen. I'm going to suggest he'll probably have around the same level of consistency as he usually does, but I don't see him going back championship this year. Wallace, I don't know. He had speed though last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if he wins and makes it into the playoffs for the first time in his Cup career. We'll see. William Byron, I don't know where the hell he went in the last part of last season. I just don't know. He just disappeared. I don't even know what to say. He had 2 wins to start off the season right off the bat, and then he fell off his rocking chair or something. I don't know. He just ran away. I don't even know if he ran a car. He could have been somebody else in there. Could have been Riley Herbst for all we know. But anyways, we'll move on right to Justin Haley in the 31 car. He had some inconsistent moments last year, but he had some top 10 showings at times. Wouldn't be surprised if he parks it in victory lane on an oval. But Michael McDowell had a phenomenal year last year. There's a shot of him taking it to victory lane. And so Todd Gilliland, I don't know. Ryan Preece takes over the 41 car. Are you serious? I hate backup sirens. Anyways, I just gotta stop it. Alright, that's better. Alright, what was I talking? Ryan Preece. 41, he takes over for Cole Custer. He got demoted. He'll be in the Xfinity Series for Stuart Haas, but Ryan Preece gets a cup ride. Ryan Preece could have a good run. He hasn't had the top tier equipment he's needed in the past few years, but there's a shot that he could park his car in victory lane too. So, I don't know. With this new car, everything's so even. All right, we're back on the back side of the page. We got rookie Noah Gragson in the 50. Whee! The 42 Chevy for Petty GMS. Now it's Legacy. See, I'm going to still call him Petty GMS all season long. Because the Petty... because the Legacy Motor Club logo is kind of dumb. It needs to be revamped already. He could have a good year. And so could his teammate Eric Jones. Eric Jones had speed all year. Finally parked in victory lane at Darlington right after the playoffs started. It's too bad he didn't make the playoffs. But you can't always get what you want. Tyler Reddick moves over from the 8 car 2 to 45 for 2311 Racing. He could have a good season. We'll see how he does in his transition year. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to victory lane anyways. He had a good year last year, and I couldn't see why he shouldn't be in victory lane this year. Stenhouse is Stenhouse. I don't see him in victory lane next year. I just don't know. He hasn't been consistent enough to be in victory lane. We'll move on from there. Alex Bowman, 48. I don't know. He had a mediocre year last year, but he was kind of a no-show in the playoffs anyways. He advanced due to everybody crashing out at Bristol in races before, so I don't see him getting very far this year in the 48 car. It's a contract year for him too, so he's got to be careful. Cody Ware, typical Cody Ware expectations, but who knows? He could somehow find speed at Daytona or Talladega and win the race there. Ty Gibbs, he gets the best equipment over at JGR now, so I would expect him in victory lane at least once, but I don't see him going very deep in the playoffs. Ty Dillon, if Ty Dillon does not win this year, he is never going to win. I swear. He gets the 77 now for Spire Motorsports. This is his third, fourth different ride at the Cup Series level. That was not his grandfather's, at least. So I don't know. If he don't win, he's not going to win ever. And last but not least for full-time guys is Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez is going to probably have a phenomenal year again. I would say another win on top of 2 wins. Or I would say 2 wins for Suarez. He had a good year last year. But I'm going to leave the video off at that. And I don't know. Tell me what you think of the video in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe first. Alright. Bye now.